Hello, YouTube! For those of you who don't know me, my name is Flack Jacket, and welcome back to Scribblenauts Unlimited! Last time, we went to the capital city firehouse, did a few things there, checked up on some fire alarms, helped an arsonist build a church, made a fire engine out of a station wagon, and even warded off a zombie apocalypse. This time, we will be going to the Underline! So let's go. So yeah, see the Underline? It's basically a subway station. Got one starite mission here, and 5 starite shards. I think you can tell, if the title wasn't already obvious, that we will be doing some bonus shards later. Anyways, first we got this George, or Gorge? Anyway, this is another one of Maxwell's brothers. I'm so hungry and this machine is empty. So, if you're hungry and the machine is out of stock, believe me, that problem comes up time from me too, at college. Anyways, let's put something in there. How about some garlic chips? Chips as in the food. And hey, what did you say about that again? It had a ton of food in it. But I digress. Okay, click on Maxwell. Yeah. Giving us stuff we already know. Yeah, I may have reset this game again. I could earn some money if I learned some skills. Got this beggar over here. So how about we give him a teacher? Apparently that beggar got a sex change. It was a guy, right? I don't know. Anyways, next we have this janitor over here. I'd better clean up these puddles. Well, you'd better get to work. But wait, you don't have a tool. Okay, how about I give you one? A mop. Well, that was very easy. If only mopping up puddles was that easy in real life. It'll be a lot faster, I tell you. I'm tired of standing. Okay, so how about I give you a boring chair? And she apparently just teleported to it immediately and somehow got 2 servants to fan her. Lastly, we got this woman over here. I want to buy something from that stand, but I'm broke. Okay, then how about I would tell you to get a job, but this is Scribblenauts. I'm not that mean. How about I give you some money? Okay, there you go. And that does it for all the starite shards down here. So now let's do the starite star mission. The street rock. Help the street performer develop his career as a rock star. Let's begin. He wants to be a rock star. First, he needs a better instrument than a stick and a pan. Okay, so how about I make him an electric drum set. Okay, he's apparently scared of it. This instrument is awesome, but my band would sound a lot better with additional members. Okay, so how about I make him a band? Yeah, apparently this summons a bunch of people. Got a okay, okay, we seem to have run into a lot of technical difficulties here. An ally was defeated. Yeah, basically, if the objective you're trying to get to is killed, you have to restart the mission. I'll be right back. Here's an electric guitar. Perhaps it'll cause less commotion. Yeah, more members. How about I give him a singer? That works. And now this is what I call a band. What we need now is equipment to put on a real show. How about I make a gargantuan sub woofer. There we go. Now it can be heard all the way in China. And that's our starite shard right there. So, starite, not shards. Bring our total up to 13. And completing the level. Oh, and what a convenience. We're going to the farm anyway to do some bonus shards, so why not go to Lily?
Bunga bunga. Ekum bungum.
Ah, poor Lily. Each time we see her, she gets more and more encased in stone. But anyways, 3 new worlds are open to us. But we're not going to any of those. Now, we're going to be going over some bonus shards. This time, the food category. First off, you know how toast always lands butter side down? And you know how a cat always lands on their feet? Well, what if we were to combine them? It would make a black hole. Nah, no, really it wouldn't. But still. Next up, we have to do something that we kind of already did in the living category. Just make an egg and break it. Can't make an omelet without an egg. That brings our starite total up to 13. Next up is to make one of the greatest sandwiches ever. First, make some grilled bread. And then get yourself some cheese. And next, combine them. Yeah, this is another thing you can do with items. Combining. Should have said that with the bird, toast, and the cat. Next up, how about we make ourselves some angel food cake? Yeah, it's actually one of my favorite types of cake. It's like so fluffy, so fragrant, and just downright delicious. So how about we make something befitting of that? An angel. Sure enough, they like it. Now let's try to make the exact opposite. A devil food cake. And let's feed it to a demon. Which is supposed... okay. Now they ate it. So good, it's bad. Next up, how about we try to make some cookies? How about we make some cookie dough? And take a cookie cutter to it. Use it and it just explodes into cookies for some reason. Next up, how about we make ourselves some good ice cream? So we make ourselves an ice cream maker. And we just use it. And it just spits out ice cream already on the cone. 5-second rule! Okay, next up, we do something a little more nasty. First, we create a baby. Then give them a lollipop. And now what do we do next? Why, take it from him, of course. Yeah, that was kinda mean, but we get a starite shard for that, apparently. Okay, next up, another thing having to do with kids, but this one's actually more joyful. How about we just make a kid, any gender will do, and an ice cream truck. Next up, we ride it and play its music to attract him. That'll make him happy. And next up, you know turducken, where they put a chicken inside of a duck and that inside of a turkey? Well, there's no turkey in it, but how about we try to make a rubber turducken by making a rubber chicken? Then a rubber duck. And let's see if we try to combine them. And it's just bouncing around like crazy. Settle down there. Next up, we make a spice rack. But it seems to be rather empty, so why don't we just make some spice in it? How about thyme? And give it to the spice rack, and it spices things up and gives us another starite shard. Next up, a condiment that you normally see on mashed potatoes, gravy. How about we make a table and then a gravy boat? And there we go, we get good gravy. Nice name. That brings our total up to 14 now. Now something else having to do with cookies. We make a cookie jar. And looks rather tantalizing. How about we empty it? What? I didn't steal no cookies. Besides, it's on the floor. Probably covered in hay. Unfit for eating. Okay, next up, we create 2 condiments that you normally see on any table. Salt and pepper. Yeah, the salt currently comes in a packet, but the pepper gets its own condiment shaker. Priorities. Next up is another thing that we have to do. This one's actually normally seen in stores. A gumball machine. We interact with it, get ourselves a gumball, and knock over the gumball machine in the process. Okay, now we pick it up, but all we can do is really hold it. We can't really eat anything for some reason. Okay, now for our next one, we make some root beer, and then put some ice cream in it. Combine it, and we make a root beer fruit, light beverage. Now, we make a honey badger, and he seems to be quite vicious. Why don't we calm him down with his favorite food? There we go. But he's still attacking me. Be right back. Okay. Now another thing that having to do with honey. Can you think of one other animal that likes honey? 3, 2, 1, it's a bear. And that gives us another starite shard. Next up, we make something I usually get in fast food restaurants. Some French fries. Those looks like some nice fries. How about we put some garlic on them? And they become garlic fries. I don't know, I think that might actually be good. Next up, we do something that we usually do like every week. Like getting more food. Shopping. A shopping cart. And we put some things in it. Milk, eggs, bread. Yeah, fill it with them. Make a cash register. And yeah, we pushed the cash register into the shopping cart. Totally works out like that. Yep. Okay, next up, why don't we grind our own bread? By making a mortar. Mortar as in the container. And a pestle. And how about some grain? Nope. Okay. And apparently we can like use it all the way from over here to make ourselves some cornmeal. Next up, we make ourselves a nice little cake stand. Looks pretty nice. Nice little cake stand. But something's missing. Wonder what could it be? A cake? Very nice, even though looks like it's floating above it for some reason. Yeah, I don't know how that works. Next up, we make a mailbox. Now, what the heck does this have to do with food? Well, why don't we try mailing a coconut? Yeah, let's mail a coconut. And that gives us another starite shard. Next up, how about we make some dough? It's on the ground, but whatever. Let's give it a rolling pin. Take it and we flatten it. They see me rolling, they hatin'. Now they're flattened on the grass. Probably covered in microbes. Okay, now for something that if you drink it in the morning, it will give you quite a kick. Coffee maker. All you have to do is just interact with it, and it gives you a nice cup of coffee and another starite shard. Apparently, if you empty it, it will apparently spill coffee everywhere. Yep, totally how it works. Maxwell probably doesn't know how to drink. Okay, next up, another thing that's a breakfast staple. How about we make a toaster and bread. Put it in the toaster, and it somehow just shoots bread like into the air, and it pretty much already slices it. Wow, this toaster's from the future. Next up, another thing that you have for breakfast. Why don't we make a waffle iron? And let's see if we can interact with it. Yep, it just makes a waffle. No batter needed. Just interact with a waffle iron and it makes a waffle. Easy as pie, right? Next up, how about we make some dried fruit? First we make a food dehydrator. And we put an apple in it. And there we go. The apple is apparently unchanged for some reason. Okay. But I wanted apple slices. And finally, for our last shard in the food category, we make a potato. And we make a potato masher. Take it, and then we mash it up into some mashed potatoes. I think, therefore I am. And that is all of the starite shards in the food category. All 29 of them. And for that, you actually get an achievement on Steam if you're playing on Steam. So, next time on Scribblenauts Unlimited, we will be going to Saint Asterisk. Flacker, out!